Is it moi?
You are now watching the one and only Premium Culture Network. Life is lyrical. After years of trying to figure out who was the infamous Almond Brown character on Martin, we finally got much needed clarity, and it only gets funnier, trust me. Please hit that like, subscribe button if you want more content like this. I am Kev, this is life.
It's so crazy how that whole thing came about, right? So you know I was a writer producer on the show.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're around somebody all those years and you're playing with them and you start to see their good side and their bad side, they're mad, they're happy, whatever it is. And one day, Martin is not in the best of moods, right? And so, you know, I roll over to Martin and I said, either I'm gonna make him laugh or I'm gonna make him mad. It's one of the two. So he had this attitude, you know, he's ready to leave and everything, and the script wasn't going good. And so I walked up to him and I said, "What's wrong?" And he turned around and said, "What?" I said, "What's wrong with you? Why you acting tough? Why you acting like that?" He said, "Hey, Ben, not right now, man. Come on, man, with the bullshit. Stop, man." And I said, "Okay, you just tough with your little almond self." Right? And he just looked at me and I just walked off.
You said Almond, look at you. I wrote a song about you. I'm gonna start calling you Almond Joy.
So we go up in the writer's room, 2 hours has passed, and I get a phone call up in the writer's room and they say, "Martin wants you to come to the stage." I know I'm getting fired at this point.
Yeah.
I'm like, I done pissed him off and I took the joke too far, right? So I go down on stage and he just rolls right up on me and goes, "Hey, you know what's missing from this scene? I need you to do that character you was just doing." I said, what character you talking about? He said, "You know when you was doing the little gay dude, you gotta do that." And I was like, "Oh, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that on TV." He goes, "You got to, Ben, that's funny." And I said, "Nah, man." He goes, "Dude, I put on a dress and play Sinead Day.
Right.
What are you tripping off of?"
Right.
So I said, "All right, I'll do it." So he throws me in the scene and he said, I said, "Well, we didn't write nothing. We just gonna freestyle it."
Yeah.
So we freestyled it. Everybody's laughing.
He was trying not to laugh in the scene.
Don't knock what you ain't never had, but your little golden brown self. Be gone. Gone then, but I like them tough. Call me Almond.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when we do the DMV one, now I know the character. Now I know I'm gonna try to break him.
Yeah.
Because what people used to do, Martin was so good that when people came on the show, they wanted to break him. Tommy Davidson was coming on to destroy Martin
with the Burnell character.
And Martin was like, "This, bring it,
Yeah.
bring it." David Allen Greer, when they came, Martin was like this. "Yeah, I got me some victims now. I'm going in." And so the whole thing was, you got to try to make Martin laugh. I mean, Tracy Morgan, these people were trying to make Martin laugh. And so I said, I'm gonna make him laugh today. And when we did that DMV, the stuff that they cut out,
classic,
we'll never see.
It was classic.
But I was messing with him. It was so funny. I was just thinking, what's the most offensive thing that a gay guy could say to a straight guy to really just piss him off? So I was like this, "Oh, you ain't so tough." You know what I'm saying? You don't know till you tried it. And and so I was trying to make him laugh, and that's how that came about. But it was a lot of fun. We got a lot of flack because the head of standards and practices didn't like the character, you know, gay male. So he was offended by it, and we didn't want to offend him. So I was like, "Hey man, how's that offensive?" And so he was like, "Well, you know, all gay people don't act like that." And I was like, "Yeah, but some do."
Right.
I mean, I'm just playing a character based upon what I've seen.
Exactly.
And I don't think we gotta be able to make fun of ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay? I've been making fun of myself my whole life. And I don't think anything is, unless you're just trying to be offensive to somebody, that's one thing. I'm not a malicious person. I'm like, let's just enjoy it. And so when I made him laugh, when I made Kevin laugh, the guys with the standards in practice, then I said, now we found it.
Yeah.
We found it. We found the cat.
Was that Tommy laughing in the background?
Yes, it was.
Because he was ha.
Yes, it was. Tommy was dying laughing. And he had that distinctive laugh. But yeah, it was. And it was a lot of fun.
It's a little piece of tough leather.
Yeah.
It was classic.
You know where I stole that line from?
Uh-huh.
I stole that from Little Richard.
Oh,
Little Richard
wow.
he came and did an episode of Mark.
Yes,
right?
I remember that. Yeah,
and so he said, he came on set and he said, "Hi, Tolly." And I was like, hey, Richard, how you doing, man? He was like this. Now, where is that Martin? Because he's a tough little piece of leather, but he's so well put together. I was like, I gotta steal that. I gotta have that. I gotta have that.
You's a small piece of leather, but you so well put together.
As someone who has been a creator most of my life, whether it was music or film, I can tell you that a lot of the classic art that you love happens by mistake, especially in music. The T-Pain effect, the RZA beats, you be playing around, then when you hear it or see it, you be like, oh, hold up. So to see how the Almond Brown character came about organically, it makes sense why it was so left field. Much love to Bentley Kyle Evans, much love to y'all, man. This is Care from Life, always appreciate y'all. Peace, love.